Hi guys, this is Little Red of Little Red Panda Comics. Thank you for joining my art stream today. I will be finishing up, hopefully, the coloring for episode 1, specifically page 3, panels 3, 4, and 5. So that is my plan today. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday. I've been gone for a couple weeks, so I'm happy to be back. And it's nice to get back to my art and my own desk. So I hope everyone's having a good old day, and let's get some work done. I just came back from the East Coast. Not last night, but the night before? Was it the night before? Yeah. So less than 48 hours ago. And I deep cleaned the house because, well, we thought that turning off the breaker would be good to save money. And so when we came back, we forgot that the breaker also includes the refrigerator. So we came back to that, and so I've been cleaning that since we arrived back home. But it's a forced cleansing, and I'm feeling pretty good about everything. I just wiped the walls, I cleaned the carpet. Anyway, I did pretty well. Okay, so this panel here, I'm gonna work on this one. And I need to actually, let's choose some different colors for this one. Ooh. But I will admit that I am rather pooped. But I'm happy to be finally kind of sitting down, settling back down. I kind of want like a violet. Let's kind of go with that. No, that's a little too strong. Yeah, brighter. It's too much. Can I go a little darker? Maybe on the bottom half. It's too much. What's up, Plantlin? How's it going? How's going back 12 hours in Cyberpunk doing? Oh man. I miss me some Cyberpunk. Hopefully I'll get to play some tonight, but I'm not like counting on it. Oh, you applied to a bunch of jobs? Nice. Yes. Yeah. When in a week we're gonna go on vacation again. And after that, I'll be able to get more buckle down with the job search. I'm in crunch time. I only have 1.5 left. Oh, of funds left that I can have before being. Oh no. Good luck, Plantlin. You got this. Got that hustle and grind. No, you won't. You got fam, just in case. But hopefully it won't come to that. Yeah. I think it'll work out. For sure. Yeah. No matter what, you'll be fine. Some people like trains. I like old school media. I have so many MP3 players. A lot of people still like old school media. Are the MP3 players a collection from childhood? Vinyl, CD player, cassette player, 2 iPods, 1 Zune. Huh, I've never heard of a Zune. 1 Sony MP3 player, among other things. Nah, they from adulthood. Because I'm an adult. And if I want to own this many MP3 players, I have the freedom to do so. That's right, Plantland. Zune was Microsoft's version of the iPod. Oh, okay. I stopped myself. I got a notification of a Zune on eBay and successfully did not buy it. I see, I see. I've been way more productive today in the job search, and it's only 3 p.m. I didn't play as much video games today, too. I feel like it should be like 8 p.m. Yeah, I think because the sun is setting faster than usual. We have much less daylight than before. And it feels like on the East Coast, the sun would start to set around 4 p.m. Less screen time. Yeah. Let me pull up a reference for myself real quick. Sun stuff happens offline. For real. We, like I mentioned, we just came back from the East Coast and spent 2 weeks with our best friends and their son. And he is newly 3. They call them three-nagers because there's a lot of no and why. But they're really excellent about being mindful of his screen time because studies have shown that it rots our brains. Especially for a developing brain like a 3-year-old. So they're really good with him about it. But that kid needs to do something at all times or else he will destroy the house. or more specifically, he will be a big pain in the butt if he's not doing something. Oh my god, kids and screen time. It's so difficult to get kids to not use screen time, especially in this day and age. Yeah, it's totally understandable why any parent would give their kid a screen, because it gives them a second to breathe, but it's so bad for their brains. Apparently, it makes them like addicts. They become straight up addicts. And I mean, we're all addicts. We're all addicted to our screens. I need to pull up. Where art thou, Rochan? Here we go. Let me pull this up so I can take the colors. It also hurts your eye development. As a kid. It messes with your... Yeah, I was going to say it messes with your peripheral vision. So I guess your vision, because you don't know... I mean, you're supposed to learn your, like, spatial awareness and all that. But if you're staring at a screen, that messes with your spatial awareness, especially at that age. Where art thou? Yeah. So they say they recommend not to give them screens until past age, I want to say past age 3. I'm not, don't quote me on that. I don't know. I could be wrong. But there's a certain age where you want their eyes to develop. So they can be functional humans. But I love that kid. But I'm always going back and forth whether I want kids or not, because I'm like, oh man, he is a lot of, requires a lot of your focus. He's destroying something. But he's a good kid with a good heart, and I'm looking forward to seeing the kind of person he becomes. Something my fam did, my dad put a device in between the TV and the wall plug, so it locked on there, and the device has a pin pad like at the bank, and you had to enter a code for the power to turn on and use a TV. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just doing that will really make you more aware of like how you're using your screen time. No, since he's far away, I don't need to be too crazy with his colors. Yeah, screen time is addicting. I mean, not only kids need restrictions. I think it would be good for adults to do so as well, including myself. But I don't think I'm too bad. I tend to be on my feet a lot, either cooking or something, cleaning, housewifing it up. Where is... Okay. They gave us quote unquote time on our account, and we used our PIN code to turn on the power for the TV. So when we did chores or whatever it was, we were given time to our account. Oh, wow. I use an external key called Brick that turns off apps I don't want to use. And then I leave the key at home or whatever so I don't go on Instagram and stuff. That sounds familiar. Are you a millennial, Plantland? Something like that. I was asking because I think when you're, if you are a millennial, that means that you most likely grew up when you didn't have this such an addiction to screens. So we remember times long past, ancient times. So there's that like in between, right? Where like we didn't have that. I mean, we had TV, but I feel like the screens today are a little bit different than when we were growing up. Well, when I say millennial, I just literally mean people born from 1983 till what, 1996? Something like that. Yeah, we didn't have Google. I remember being 6 years old and people were like talking, the adults were talking about how you can, if you have a computer, your computer can talk to another computer in the Philippines. And I'm like, whoa. So that was a big deal. And then, yes, I'm around the middle of that time bracket. Gotcha. So you understand. We had a time where we played in the forest, and then a time like from staring at our screens up until now, the present day. Still staring at our screens. Gmail was invite only. That's correct. Wow. That's right. Only the cool kids had Gmail. I remember when Facebook was actually like LinkedIn, although LinkedIn is kind of crazy now. My dad gave me an account and set it up so me and my brother didn't have stupid names like XXXX Plantly XXX. Well, I definitely had stupid names like that. So many X's, I don't know. I don't know what was with the X's. Anyway. Oh. That's different. What's going on? Is it shade? Is it that? I don't know where this is. Okay, it's in shade. Yep. Sounds good. Sounds Gucci. Nice. What you eating? Curry rice, that sounds good. Japanese curry rice, I love that. Before we left the East Coast, we made a big batch of Japanese curry for our friends. We made a really big batch, so they said they can finish it, but I felt like it was a lot. I was like, you should freeze the rest. Save it for a rainy day, as there are many of those coming. Although we left right as it was snowing, so that was pretty cool. And I'm like, the snow is really pretty and beautiful, and I enjoyed it for about a couple hours before I was like, this is really cold. I'm used to my California weather. It's so tasty. I love it. Do you like it a little bit spicy or no spice? And also, did you make it? A little bit of both. Nice. Well, actually, I'll just do the whole thing. I made it, but with curry brick. Yeah, we always use the curry brick. I thought of a way to cook it easier and faster. Yeah? Do tell. You cook the rice, steam the vegetables on the top rack, then boil the water after. Plop in the veggies, and when it comes to a boil, just put the brick in then. Saves the time to boil the veggies as they are already done when the rice is done. I see. So you cook yours in the rice cooker. That's pretty cool. Very efficient. Saves just the veggies in the rice cooker. Boil water and put brick in stove. Oh, okay, I see. So you're just like cooking the veggies and the rice at the same time. Oh, what am I doing? Yes. Sounds good. Man, that makes me want to make Japanese curry all over again. But I think we're going to go with, we have a jarred Indian curry sauce right now. So I might do something like that. Since, we had to clean out the entire fridge. So what we do have are beans. We have many, many beans. And that's good. Beans are excellent for you. Indian curry is good too. You know, honestly, I like all curry. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. But curry just has everything. It's got the umami. If you want spice, you can make it spice. I like it all. One curry that I don't have that often, which I really like, is Thai green curry. That is like one of my favorite curries that I rarely eat that. I know Trader Joe's has a you know, a jar for Thai green curry that I have liked. Not saying it's like the best, because it's not, but it's still good to me. Red curry, okay, like tomato based curries. Oh, Trader Joe's has a red curry. Oh, they do. You're right. Yes. Okay. I have yet to use it, but I have tried it. Oh yeah, always with coconut milk. Yeah, Thai and Indian, I would add coconut milk. My first girlfriend years back taught me how to make it. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's this. Okay. All right, and what are these windows? The color. So she just mixed the curry red paste with the coconut milk. Did she do anything else? Noodles, carrots, stuff like that. Oh, okay. So the Thai curry, not the Indian curry, the Thai curry. Ah, gotcha. Nice. That is one cuisine that I just, well, Thai and Indian I don't cook very much because the spices I'm really not familiar with. So there's so many spices that I just don't know the names of. I could learn, of course, but for now, I'm pretty familiar with like Japanese, Chinese, even Filipino spices and sauces. It's red. Can I get the You know, you can go on the Trader Joe's website and make suggestions. And they actually read those and listen. So just every week make a notification on your calendar to message Trader Joe's on their website suggesting Thai red curry. They might actually do it. There's a good chance. If other people also ask, they will make it. They're always doing I worked for them for a long time actually back in the day, and they actually do read those. So, if you want red, make them red. Demand the red. I demand red. When life gives you red, you make red. Give life that red. Well, red is my favorite color. I'm mixed between my favorite colors now as an adult. You know, they're all great. We want all the colors. You kind of like blue? Blue was my first favorite color. But like, I like bright colors, like blue, red, green, yellow. Mm-hmm. That's like all the colors. I like blue, red, green, yellow, and then when you mix them, I like those colors too. But yes, like all the colors. One of my, my best friend who lives on the East Coast, who I just recently spent 2 weeks with, when I ask her what her favorite color is, she's like, the rainbow. And I'm like, beautiful. We love that. Oh, by the way, when I'm playing Cyberpunk now, I changed my hand position holding the controller because driving the controller is always falling out of my hands. So I now wear driving gloves and change the way I hold the controller so it doesn't slip. Yeah, I mean, you found a way that works so it can stay. I would do it too if I had that, if that was happening to me. Good problem solving, Plantlin. Big brain. So any plans for the holidays which are coming up, which is why I'm also gonna be gone next week. I wanted to stream last night, but it was like literally like I had just come back the night before. So, what are holidays? Or if you don't celebrate them, but I think you have told me that you make like a mustard turkey or something, or mustard chicken, roast chicken. I don't celebrate. I mean, not everyone does. To each their own, you know? But I'm a fan. I enjoy them. Actually, they're probably one of my favorite things. The holidays. You remembered my brand. Yeah, exactly. One dish our grandmother made was a mustard honey chicken. Oh, I don't remember the honey part. Intriguing. I love a mix of sweet and savory, so that sounds really good. Perhaps one day when I'm not feeling too lazy to roast a whole chicken. As I always just get the rotisserie chicken at at the store. She loves spicy food. Nice. I respect that. Apparently I had seen on Instagram that Britain didn't like Popeyes because the chicken was too spicy. So Popeyes wasn't doing that well in Britain or the UK. That's what I had read. When we'd visit her in the old folks' home, we'd bring her spicy barbecue. Oh, that's lovely. She's probably very happy to get that from you guys and to be, have you visit. Yeah. My grandma, she'd just steal my food when I wasn't looking. And I'm like, you can just ask me, Grandma. But I think she got a thrill out of just sneaking. She'd just take it and be like, all right, well, I'll get another bowl. I like remembering my grandma and the funny stories. She was like a feral raccoon, stealing all of our food, stealing all of our clothes. She was a silly lady. I'm like, Grandma, I can't find this. But really, what I really meant to say was, you stole this from me. Can you give it back, please? But it would come off as, help me find this. She was funny. Oh. Okay, this is kind of plain, but it's from a distance, so I don't think I have to go too crazy. And I remembered to save. Right, this one too. I might add some highlights later. Alright. Here we go. Let's focus on this panel. Whoops. Okay. Oh wow, it's already been almost an hour. That's cool. Time flies. I follow one of the tarot Reddit pages and people always ask the dumbest questions. Okay, let me guess. When will I find true love? Things they could answer themselves or ask the person they want the answers of. Okay. Like, maybe an example? That reminds me, I haven't checked any tarot stuff for a second. Well, because I was out, but I wasn't thinking about it. This one is just ask. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's what reminded me. The person is like, why is she attracted to me? I'm like, just ask her, bro. Why do you like me? I see. Because I made the app, the tarot app, you know. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Man, I want to do some tarot, but I think I'm going to wait. I have a lot to do today. Well, I'm going to finish the stream another hour, and then we have to go to gym. And then after dinner, I want to do some recovery because I need it. And if there's time, cyberpunk. But I think I'll plan a tarot reading soon. When people ask, does they like me? I'm just like, sometimes want to say no. I love tarot. Yeah. And I follow I follow the feeling if I want a reading or not. I'll listen to that feeling. I'm like, I think I'm ready for a reading. Yeah, I do the daily card on my app pretty much every day. It's great. Yeah. How's progress on the tarot? But you've been busy job searching, so you probably get back to tarot stuff after things stabilize a bit. I'm guessing. I'm pretty selective on when I do a question for the tarot myself. Yeah. I think I have noticed that whether you know how to, articulate your question or not, tarot tends to answer the burning questions that you have inside you. I remember my friend, she was having like a housemate situation that was really like bothering her. But she was scared to know the answer to that situation, so she asked tarot something else that was like sort of important to her, but not too much. But when the cards were revealed, it pretty much gave her the answer about the housemate situation instead. I'm like, I think this is talking about the housemate situation. So it's like tarot reads your energy, and your energy can't lie. If you're like really have a burning question, that's what the tarot is gonna feel or reflect back to you. Yes, tarot often completely skips over your question and like answers the other big questions. Exactly. Yeah, they'll call you out. It's like, you don't care about the answer to that. Here, let me give you the answer to this. The thing that you actually care about. Yeah. So, energy cannot lie. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, I'll do a gradient here. I feel like I don't want to bother the tarot all the freaking time. I mean, tarot, as far as I can tell, I mean, obviously you want to respect the tarot, but it just reads energy. Huh. Did I not select that? Oh, it has to go above. Ah, okay. I feel like if you tarot or other things too much, then you just lose control over your own life. You give your power away. Okay, I can totally understand that. We had one of our friends, she was really hung up on this girl that she was dating, and she wanted a reading about their relationship. So we did the reading, and the answer wasn't quite what they wanted it to be. So we'll tend to ask one more question, like we'll choose another card for clarification. And she did that, and it still was pretty much repeating the same thing, that things aren't necessarily, they're not necessarily compatible. It was basically what the tarot was saying. And she's like, okay, how about another card? Can I have another reading? And then it just kept, and then at a certain point, my partner who was doing the readings was like, yeah, we're going to stop now. Because at a certain point, you're just going to flip over all the cards in the tarot deck. Also, whatever spiritual deity you look to will be like, if the F do your life stop coming to me all the time, I don't even charge. Oh, I know. It's like an 8-ball sometimes. Basically, the answer was a no. And she just wanted to hear a yes. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you want to hear lies. If you ignore the questions you asked once and then just ask again and again because you didn't get the answer you wanted, yeah. But sometimes people just want to hear what they want to hear, but it's not necessarily healthy. So yeah. It has a time and place for sure. Yeah. And with tarot, because I'm big on energy, I just kind of follow the feeling of, do I want to have a reading or not? And yeah. And I'm feeling it since you mentioned it, Plantland, so maybe I'll plan for something this weekend or next. We'll tend to do like a tarot over Discord with friends from the Bay Area. Usually on the night of a full moon, but I don't know when the next full moon is. Like, if you want affirmation and that's it, just call your friend and tell them, hey, I want you to say yes and so listen to my stuff. You know what? That's real sometimes. Sometimes you call a friend and be like, hey, listen, I don't want your advice. I just want you to agree with everything I'm saying, please, just for today. And I mean, if your friend is reasonable, to be like, all right, whatever. Sometimes you do need that, like, unconditional support. Oh, whoops. All right, let's do that. Be like Sokka, be like water, and be like, oh yeah, for sure, with whatever decision you make. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking of the fortune teller episode, where Katara was just like visiting her over and over again, she's like, oh my gosh. I see what you mean. Okay. This. Can I do this here? Huh. Interesting. Does my master layer have colors? I can't believe it's only 4 p.m. What are you doing for the rest of the day, Plantland? Just relaxing? I feel like I got 3 days worth of work in like 3 hours. That's awesome. I love that. I have no idea what to do. What do I even do with my life right now? I mean, you earned some rest, you know? You were in the zone. You're like, for sure, have to shower and do dishes. I mean, yeah. I kind of get that though. I can't talk. Sometimes when I have like free time, I'm like, what do I do? What do I even do right now? I'm like, I could watch a show, but that sounds boring. Yeah, after 6 p.m., right? Well, there is those 12 hours of cyberpunk that you have to catch up on that you have definitely earned. I'm like, it's too late to start or work on a project. It's too early to go to sleep. I really think it's just time to play cyberpunk. The great minds think alike. You have definitely earned the right to play cyberpunk. There you go. Catch up on those 12 hours real quick. On the MP3 pop topic, I turned on an old phone. Oh, I turned an old phone into an MP3 player. Oh, wow. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. It has a micro SD card slot and an auxiliary jack. So I just put all my music on my micro SD and into the phone, installed a designated music player app, and boom, MP3 player. Wow. That's pretty neat, Plantland. Shoot. Creative. One way to take your music offline. Get your music off the grid. Off the grid. Mm-hmm. Oops. The grid. Why it doesn't look as dark as I want it to be. Must be this. No. How about, is it this? Oh, it is my master layer. Too dark. Nope. Where are you? Let me undo that actually. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick potty break. I will be our bees. All right, I am back. My bod is very sore after 2 weeks of being incredibly lazy and eating everything. And like finally going to gym last night. And we're also going tonight. Food was great though. I had the best, well, this isn't food, but I had the best chai latte I've ever had. Oh, I had the best salmon onigiri I ever had. And then obviously we get our lobster. Even though it's off season, it's still great. And tonight we have our friend has a cooking business, and we're gonna eat her food. Kind of like Asian style. I have lemon pepper chicken and Thai basil chicken, and these scallion noodles, which that's like my favorite thing from hers, is these scallion noodles. and a special spicy sauce that she has jarred up. You said cooking, and now I want cookie dough. Yeah, you already had your curry, so now you need something sweet. We also ordered a pecan pie from her that her wife makes. And ugh, so good. Delicious. And it's almost time for pecan pie. Pecan and pumpkin pie. All the pie. So last night was like kind of a small initiation ceremony for me and my partner. We were like officially members of the gym, and at the end of each session, we all shake hands and form a circle. And everyone who was shaking my hand was like kind of not punching me, but like kind of hitting me on the chest, like, and I thought it was like a very nice form of affection. And then I realized everyone was doing it, and I'm like, oh, so this must be part of the initiation. You just get smacked. So that was kind of cool. Semi initiation. It was the true initiation was getting smacked in the chest. Oops. I think I'm gonna do it this way, and I'll just put like white streaks throughout. I'm playing a fan translation of Legend of the Dragoon, and it has like Christian propaganda all over the place, and it's a pain to watch, lol. But like I'm on disc 3 of 4. I see. Well, hopefully you can get past that and get to the stuff that you actually want to enjoy. I'll be fine. It's on the PS Vita, and I want to finish it at least. I like the Vita. Yeah. Is there a new version of the PS Vita, or is it still the PS Vita? I bought the Vita in the summer to explore hacking it, so I did. Nice. You're very skillful, Plantman. Just beyond my brain. There is like a PS5 PSP version. Gotcha. I never knew the beauty of handhelds until I got the Switch. Because even the Wii Universe, I didn't use that handheld version of it. So now I mostly play either on my partner's Steam Deck or the Switch. Well, actually, lately I've been playing, when I can, I'll play Cyberpunk on the big screen. The Wii is apparently really great for emulating games and hacking it. Oh, wow. Fun facts. Oh, I have not saved for a minute. Okay, it kind of looks like I have finished that panel. Alright, let's mess around with this panel. Okay. Can I achieve my goals? Where did you learn all that, Plantlin? Is tinkering, or did you actually like study that? YouTube. Yes, the University of YouTube. One of my favorites. I hacked my OG PSP as well. And Reddit. Ah, gotcha. YouTube and Reddit, man. Oh, I need this to be a brighter color. No, it's not what I wanted. Okay. I'm very tempted to actually go to 7-Eleven and get ice cream. Yeah, they do have like a cookie dough flavor. I'm thinking of the Ben and Jerry's we got last night. Come to think of it, we did buy ice cream last night, so I will be eating that. That sounds really good. Is it walkable, Plantlin? Yeah, right around the corner. Nice. Yeah, why not? Treat yourself. Get that ice cream. Mm. Oops. Oops. Okay, I think tomorrow I'll work on this one. Let's see. This one's done. Yeah, I could do more on this panel. I'm okay with this panel. Thanks, Plantlin. It is coming along. Yeah, I think I'm good with this panel. So yeah, it's this one. I'll probably work on this tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, okay, let's save. And let me close that too. All right, what else we got? We have, whoop, these two left, but I think these might go faster just because there's a lot of repeats, but we'll see. Okay, so plan tomorrow, finish up the coloring for this panel and this panel. And hopefully if I finish that, I can get started on these panels, which should have pretty much identical shading. So I have a plan. All right, coolio. Well, thanks, Plantlin, and anybody who hung out in the stream with me. I appreciate you. I have a plan. And I hope you get that ice cream, Plantlin, and enjoy it, and enjoy the catching up on Cyberpunk. But I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, thanks, the ice cream. Yep. All right. You have a great rest of your evening. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.